Alright, welcome back to the stream, everybody. I am Jared Hawkins, aka Jayhawk. We are back with more WWE 2K22, WWE Universe, circa 1984. We're gonna have some fun here at this one here today. We are coming off the big show at Madison Square Garden, and we showed last time out just a couple days ago. Tonga Kid win the Intercontinental Championship. All the other titles remaining where they are, with Donna Christianella as the Women's Champion, the Wild Samoans as the Tag Team Champions, and Andre the Giant is still your World Champion. This is going to be the last show of the month of May. WWF Championship Wrestling. And this should be a very interesting afternoon of wrestling. So, well, morning on the East Coast of the United States, afternoon if you're across the pond in England. Evening if you're in Japan. Wherever you're watching this from, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. Of course, I'm giving those times if you're watching live, if you're watching on tape, either through Twitch or through YouTube. Again, thank you very much. Wherever you are, whatever time of day it is out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at what tonight's lineup has to show for. Tonga Kid, the Intercontinental Champion, in a non-title match against the Magnificent Morocco. Donna Christianella and Susan Starr against Judy Martin and the Fabulous Moolah in women's tag team action. And more women's tag team action. For instance, Victoria and Velvet McIntyre taking on Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee. Hulk Hogan against Dr. D, David Schultz. Billy Travick against Chief J Strombo. And non-title the WWF Champion Andre the Giant against the former champion Bob Backlund. Very interesting kick match lineup here on Championship Wrestling this week. Let's go ahead and start the show. Let's see what today is going to bring to us. Got a couple of intriguing matchups here. Women's tag team getting a lot of love this week. 2 women's tag team matches on a kick match card. I've only got like 8 to 10 women on the roster. And we got 2 women tag team matches, so should be very interesting before the day is over here. And of course, because a large portion of the roster is based off of created superstars, we get some of these long load times. Ugh. Don't know why I'm so tired. It's actually sleeping in for me. 10 minutes till 7 on a Saturday morning here, but
welcome to the greatest spectacle in live entertainment.
But we are live here, Championship Wrestling.
Ready to kick off the action here tonight. Make no
Birmingham, England, according to the game. Every one of these freaking shows is overseas. Alright, let's go ahead and get to that opening matchup. Everything AI control for those of you who are with us for the first time here. I keep note of these different shows. I almost wrote down that this show was from Birmingham, Alabama. Been listening to too many Conrad Thompson podcasts, I think. But like I said, the Tonga Kid, the new Intercontinental Champion, pinning Johnny Valiant at Madison Square Garden last Sunday. In just 3 minutes and 51 seconds with a pile driver. You don't get a long match in the way that can cut up if you use the default settings. We have not had a 10-minute match yet here. Longest match was the second match we ever did. The first episode of Championship Wrestling, that was 8 minutes and 47 seconds. We have not topped that point yet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 282 pounds, the World Wrestling Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion, Tama Tonga Kid.
Tensions riding high. Plans on getting things settled in the ring. I can't wait.
Oh, yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
There's the magnificent Morocco.
From Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 334 pounds, magnificent Morocco.
Yeah, there's a superstar.
Magnificent Morocco, former two-time Intercontinental Champion at this point here.
It's got to be this talent right here.
I absolutely cannot believe
He
what
could
a
definitely be moving
superiority
himself
complex this superstar has. It takes
a little
lot more
further up the
competitors
rank for the
than
win
this
here.
to make WWE go around.
Yeah, but it only takes one superstar to be the
Remember, Tonga Kid at this point is just 18 years old in real life, so he would definitely be the youngest Intercontinental Champion in history if we're putting it in a legitimate timeline here.
In his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
With the Tonga Kid, Cam Fatu, brother to Rikishi, uncle to the Jimmy and Jay Uso, brother to Umaga, nephew of Hika and Afa.
This superstar is coming in.
Well, it's gone one away. Kazan to Yoko, Guna, Camus, Road, Roman Reigns, Black Pearl, Manu, LA Smooth, The Rock. I'm sure we're missing some Samoan names there. That incredible Samoan lineage. Tonga Kid would build like a cousin of Jimmy Superfly Snuka during the same Snuka Piper feud. Vertical suplex there by Morocco, nicely done. Or if we are building up to a show in game time, 8 days away at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Who knows what matching you'll see at that one. The only thing I don't like about the Universe mode is you don't really know what matching are going to be on the pay-per-view until the show come up. Hard for me doing commentary at all. Drop some throat first over that barricade. With me doing commentary here, it's hard to get there and, hey, we're voting to such and such your match at the next big event. You never know. Morocco in complete control here. We did have a couple of count-out at Madison Square Garden. So, ooh, nice version of the back suplex there by the Tonga Kid. So we know count-outs are able to be done in the Universe here. I have not seen a straight disqualification. I know people have told me they've happened in Universe mode when they've done AI matches, but they weren't common. They weren't frequent. Both men are going to get back in the ring by a count of 7. And the match been pretty even so far. Morocco had control early. Tonga Kid took advantage on the floor there. Now Morocco taking advantage of Tonga Kid, playing to the crowd, dropping the atomic drop, and now the Andre the Giant style elbow drop. He doesn't get a count there. Tonga Kid in the rope. Swinging neck breaker, nicely done.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. It's nothing he hasn't been through.
Morocco with a series of punches now. Oh, nice counter by Tonga Kid there. Countered that back suplex into a cross body. Got off the cover quickly. Underneath the ropes anyway. Wasn't going to get the pin. And a power slam. Nicely done. Again, pretty even matchup overall. Morocco probably slightly ahead on point if that were a thing in here, but only kind of one on that cover. We are about the 2.5 minute mark of this matchup. You would think a win for Morocco here would put him in line for a shot at regaining that Intercontinental Championship. You'll have to see. Face first in that turnbuckle. And Tonga Kid poking up the cheer from the crowd. Every time he does that, Morocco could be in the next one in the advantage here. And he just dumped the Tonga Kid over the top rope. That hurt. Morocco looked like he can be content to try to get a count out. He's not going to get the count out here, at least not at this point.
Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match.
And Morocco realizing that going out after that, they're going to start the count over. It can be a fresh 10 count by doing that. Oh, spinning back kick by Tonga Kid there. Kick to the back. Now in that chin lock.
But it ain't gonna matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though.
And again, you want to take the match back into the ring. You want to keep, you don't, well, it's not title for Tonga Kid. I don't think care can we win. Get Morocco. You would think Morocco would get the title shot out of a count-out victory, but you don't know. All based on what the AI wants to do in a game like this. But he and Tonga Kid into the back into the ring. Tonga Kid kick, Morocco back in. Tonga Kid comes in with a clothesline, lifted. And there's Morocco with the Oriental Spike. He's won a lot of matches with that move. That could be it. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, only the count of 2. That time he needed to pull Tonga Kid away from the rope, probably what gave him there. And Morocco's going to try to finish it up here. He's going for that Hawaiian hammer. There it is. Kid is underneath the bottom rope, though. He's not going to get the pin off of it. I'm with Morocco. Not maybe Morocco's best chance. He's pounding a Tonga Kid against the ropes now. That stomp to the head. You see the red head and body damage on Tonga Kid. This one cannot last much longer. We've hit the 5-minute mark of this matchup. Morocco choking the Tonga Kid. And now laughing at the Tonga Kid. Now, he may be getting too confident. He may be getting too cocky. There's a chop. Tonga Kid with a spinning back kick. Neville from there. And going up top. Oh, he's waiting for Morocco to get up. I thought he was going to go for that big splash, but instead, go for the flying body trick and misses. Asking Morocco to get up Compton big time there. There's the backbreaker by Morocco. You gotta think it's only a matter of time. You go for the cover. Again, Tonga Kid is underneath the bottom rope. That's gonna force the rope break. And knee to the midsection. Now Morocco asking for Tonga Kid to get up. When it doesn't come, he knee drops from the back again. Morocco dropping Tonga Kid. Rope first over that top rope. Morocco feeling pretty good here at this point. If he hits that Hawaiian hammer again, and it looks like he's in pretty good shape to do so. As long as he does it away from the rope, he's going to have it. Although Tonga Kid coming in with the backbreaker, another one. And that's tossing Morocco like a stack of garbage. Going for the cover, this time it's Morocco underneath the bottom rope. I don't think he would have had Morocco there anyway. Oh, there's the jawbreaker. And a drop toe hold, plants him down hard. And I think that Hawaiian hammer one more time. Again, if he's away from the rope, far enough away from the rope, he got him. 1, 2. I don't believe it. I don't believe he kicked out of the second one. Morocco forearm to the back there, charging, knee lift. Getting Tonga Kid over the top rope and going right out after him. And give Tonga Kid credit here. This is turning into probably the best match we've had ever in this series. And it should have been over probably about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Instead, we're 7.5 minutes into the matchup. We're at the point now I don't want to see a count out. I want to see him get back in the ring and get a winner, pin or commission, whoever wins this. That can become too good a match for a count out. Refereeing got a count of 4. Now, Kenny Morocco underneath the bottom rope, back into the ring. Tonga Kid is back in a kick. We got the red body damage on Morocco now, but Tonga Kid has made a monster comeback. Especially after kicking out of that second Hawaiian hammer.
Powerless position to be in right now.
Thought he was going to go for the running power slam. No. Morocco's just going to dump him over the top rope again. Morocco may be able to get a count out now. And Morocco may not be satisfied with that. He's rolling underneath the bottom rope. And heading Tonga Kid back in. We're about 10 seconds away from them being the longest match in the series.
He steps foot in the ring again.
Morocco comes back in. Tonga Kid. He's got Morocco on his shoulder. He's going to drop him throat first over the top rope. This is now the longest match in this series, WWE Universe. Pile driver coming. He leveled him with it.
Now's the time to capitalize.
He's going to try to pull Morocco away from the rope, try to prevent that rope break. He may have taken too much time. 1, 2, and there's a kick out. This time it's Morocco kicking out of it. Crowd is starting to chant "Fight Forever." Tonga Kid up top again. He's calling for Morocco to get up. I think he wants that flying body prick. He missed it earlier. He got caught. Morocco caught him in midair. And he's going to turn it into the Hawaiian Hammer. I think he's underneath the rope, though. I don't think he's going to get it.
This must be over.
And that's exactly what happened. He was underneath the bottom rope. That gave them. That definitely did give Tonga Kid that time. There's that Oriental spike. I think he's going to go for a fourth Hawaiian Hammer. Oh, no. Counter. 10 minutes have gone by in our opening contest here. This is incredible. This is great. I mean, this is absolutely great. I cannot. Only a count of one. Only a count of one there. Tonga Kid heading back up to the top rope. There's that flying splash. We have not seen that move. 1, 2. Tonga Kid wins at 10 minutes and 36 seconds with that Samoan splash. Unbelievable, man.
Here is your winner, Tonga Kid.
An absolutely impressive performance.
Tonga Kid pitting the magnificent Morocco, 10 minutes and 36 seconds with that Samoan splash. That is definitely the best match we've had in this series here. The longest match we've had in this series here. I honestly didn't think we were ever going to get a 10-minute match in this series, at least in a singles match, the way things had broken down early, but we got it. 4.5 stars, instant classic. I gotta agree, that was fantastic. And you would think, with the loss, that's going to keep the magnificent Morocco down in the Intercontinental title ratings and not put him in line, but we saw Bobo go lose to Andre the Giant and get the title shot at the Garden, so you never know. Never know how things like that are going to break down. But coming up next, we are going to have the ladies in tag team action here. It's going to be Donna Cristanello and Susan Starr. Opponent last time out at Madison Square Garden. They're teaming up to take on Judy Martin and the Fabulous Moolah. Donna Cristanello defeated Moolah for the women's title at the Philadelphia Spectrum a few weeks ago. In fairly short order, in less than 3 minutes. Judy Martin, I think the first time we've seen Judy Martin in singles or in tag team action. Uh-oh. If we wait for the game to decide that's ready for us to get to the introduction. So with the win, the Tonga Kid is now 4-1 as a single competitor here in the series. Magnificent Morocco, that's the second loss is 0-2. And we're going to have some ladies and tag team action coming up here.
Better get ready.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring.
Gentlemen, this has all the makings of
Susan Starr and Donna Cristanello making their way to the ring.
Fully expected to deliver on that promise.
Donna Christianello and Susan Starr have had 2 matches and a team so far in the series here. They are 2-0. 2 victories over Princess Victoria and Velvet McIntyre, who will be in our next matchup. It's the first time Fabulous Moolah and Judy Martin have teamed up in the series. And I think actually the first time we've seen Judy Martin in singles or in tag team action.
And their opponents first, from Columbia, South Carolina, Judy Martin.
Some would say
and there's Judy Martin.
A little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie.
Martin and Moolah are not in the system here as a regular tag team. I did not get that up. So this is the AI deciding, hey,
That is horrible advice.
let's see how they work together. You'll get some of that. You'll get tag team splitting up. You'll get faking heel turns. You'll get random cutscenes. Haven't seen a ton of that so far. Again, if you're watching live on Twitch, we thank you. Feel free to get involved in the chat, ask some questions, comment on what you're seeing here.
She is ready.
If you're watching the replay on Twitch, we thank you for that as well. If you're watching the replay on YouTube when it comes up, thank you as well. Follow, subscribe, like, whatever you can do on whatever platform you're viewing on. Let's say that Moolah comes to the ring here.
Heck of a big fall in this match.
Oh, well, aren't you clever, Saxton? It isn't about pride for this athlete. It's about believing in yourself and keeping firm to that belief.
And here's Fabulous Moolah. Very polarizing figure in today's day and age. I will say,
She certainly knows how to get a reaction.
for all the controversy about Moolah and how she treated her trainees, I've talked to many of those trainees who have said Moolah could not have been nicer, and that none of that's true. And even the ones that back up some of the stories,
The WWE Tag Team Division is more
so as an example, Princess Victoria basically got kicked out of the Moolah estate when she was injured and couldn't compete, but her career was over. She never wrestled after that anyway, so she doesn't have any ill will toward Moolah. So, you know, I've talked to enough people that know Moolah well, say that she was not what she was claimed to be.
Yelling in agony. She could do it here.
Janilla going to try to pin Martin right off the bat here, not going to get her.
Tagging her partner
We
in.
have to tag the Susan Starr, and that's the advantage of the tag team matches. Quick tag in and out, or what are going to get you the advantage more often than not.
Precision strike to the back of the neck.
Judy Martin working over Susan Starr and nearly going here. Oh, I was going to go for a curb stomp. Fury can stomp to the back. Going up to the top rope. You didn't see the women go up top very often in this era. But you're going to see Judy Martin hit a double foot stomp. And a springboard move. Well, I know Judy Martin didn't do that.
Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off.
Okay, most people remember the powerbomb being invented in 1989 with Skid Vicious and Danny Fiver were using it as skyscraper in WCW. That move goes all the way back to Lou Thesz. There's footage of Lou Thesz doing it in the 50s. First person I ever saw do it was Judy Martin. Saw her do that in 1988. Terry Gordy was doing it in 84, that I know of for sure. So, yeah, Judy Martin, one of the early practitioners of the powerbomb. That was Moolah with a wheelbarrow slam there onto Donna Christianello. You know Moolah wants to get back in that hunt and get that women's championship belt. Her picture is on that belt. Oh, running clothesline by Moolah. Christianello is down. There's the splash and the cover. I don't think she's going to get her here. I think it's too early. And there's the count of 2.
The next one might do it.
Oh, look at the arrogance of the former champion. Hear what you will about Fabulous Moolah. Oh, excuse me. Hear what you will about Fabulous Moolah. Now, she only held the belt as long as she did because she owned the belt, and that's largely true, but that remained 28 years as champion with a handful of really short breaks. Down goes Critchinello to the floor. Moolah going out after her.
What's this gonna be? Wheelbarrow.
Again, the wheelbarrow fake slam right on down. And again, that arrogant, that confident off of Moolah. She grabbed the current women's champion, does it again, face first on the floor. Game of classifying that as body damage, not head damage. We're going to get the tag to Judy Martin. Wow, we got a count in the ring here. I think Donna's going to make it back in, but... Oh, look at Judy Martin.
That is reckless abandon being shown.
Look at Judy Martin with that dive. And Critchinello trying to fight back. Got her on the rope. Okay, either get in the ring or go after her. 1 to 2. And Critchinello should be tagging out here. She's ducking tag out. She waits for Judy Martin to get in. Hopefully that doesn't cost her. Going to work on the arm. Now she's going to go and make the tag. I would have made it earlier, but why they pay them the big bucks, I guess. Judy Martin now working over Susan Starr.
Knee to the face. Now tagging her in.
Tagging the Moolah now.
Go behind.
German suplex.
Big German suplex there, Florida. And a penton. Star has Moolah dragging her over to their, dragging over to their corner. Well, she might have been looking to tag out and do some double teaming, but instead, Tornado DDT, nicely done. And there's a kick to the back.
Seated bionic elbow. She's enduring some damage.
There's a whip over the top rope she goes. Nicely done.
Looking for the single leg.
And now we can start working on Moolah on the floor. And now Moolah in a little bit of trouble here. We're about 5.5 minutes into this match. We've had some long matches on this broadcast so far. A kick to the back there. Now stomping away at her.
Her instincts are taking over.
Moolah can start. Oh, into the ring post. She hit hard there. Moolah it back in. Susan Starr struggling, but looks like she's gonna make her way back in. She gets into kind of Kevin. The only woman who's not in bad shape right now, Judy Martin. There's that nice move there, the arm drag. But that hair Beal is talking her side as well.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this.
And that Judy Martin tagged in for Donna Critchinello. There's the cover. Only a count of 2. I thought Judy Martin had her. Did not get her with that. Yeah, super kick. Super kick party. And that's going to do it. Got to call that an upset. Judy Martin pinning the champion, Donna Critchinello.
Here are your winners. And these two really do make the perfect pair. Each of these women.
Judy Martin and the fabulous Moolah win the matchup here.
They may never lose a match.
Defeating Susan Starr and Donna Critchinello. 3-star match, because they got some play for that one. Martin pinning Critchinello with a super kick. 6 minutes 54 seconds. Got more women's tag team match action coming up next. Gonna see Bob McIntyre and Princess Victoria against Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee coming up next. And that's assuming the game ever decides to load with the creator wrestler here. Again, we're building up here. This is Saturday of week 4 of May. We're building to Sunday week 1 of June for the Philadelphia Spectrum. I don't know if that tag match moves Judy Martin into that title match or not. Yeah, I mean, almost. I mean, it's hard to tell with the AI. I'll just leave it at that. I keep saying it, but it does bear repeating. We're on pace for a 90-minute stream.
And here they come.
I'm expecting these matches to start getting shorter if we move along here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring.
The tag division has been extremely competitive as of late.
Velvet McIntyre, Princess Victoria. Not their first time as a tag team, although they have had no luck so far. They are 0-3. We're taking on Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee, who are 1-0, and they're winning over this team of Velvet and Victoria.
They are ready for battle.
And their opponents.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room
Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee coming up to the ring here.
Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see.
With the win earlier, Moolah and Martin are now 1-0. Donna Christian and Susan Star are 2-1 as a tag team. We're not using the women's tag team title in this accumulator here in accumulation here. Mostly because I couldn't find the belt. Be accurate for the time belt. There's the bell, and this tag team match is underway. Our second women's tag team match of the evening. Wendy Richter starting off against Princess Victoria.
Have to look any further than these two.
Two teams with a desire to steal the show.
An early pin attempt.
Going for the cover real early.
She slips out of the pin before 3.
Well, that might have been closer than she thought it would be.
Nasty.
Princess Victoria, unfortunately, suffered an injury not too long after this in real life. I believe her last match was
Being inflicted here.
maybe September of '84. September 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Last televised match aired on
Saw that one coming. Took advantage.
September 15th.
Double underhook applied.
Double underhook suplex, nicely done there.
A quick finish. Can she do it?
Going for the cover, 1, 2, only a count of 1.
Her opponent isn't going to hand her a fast win.
Generally speaking, tag matches last a little longer, and if you're not aware, I mean, there are exceptions to that.
Heartbreaker.
Tag made. She's in.
But a tag match going less than about 6 minutes or so looks pretty rare.
Lands a kick to the gut.
Well, it's been done. Yeah, tag title match at the Garden with 6:04.
Catching a cover.
We have had a 3-minute and 7-second tag match on last week's Championship Wrestling event. Now Richter in there with Velvet McIntyre now.
Targeting the neck.
Reverse neck breaker, nicely done. Richter pulling McIntyre towards the center of the ring, goes for the cover, no count.
Likely just trying to sap out some energy.
Very
with
quick
that
kick
cover.
out.
Up and down. What a slam.
Tag made.
Tag made. punches. Irish whip, reverse going to that corner. McIntyre with Peggy Lee in that corner, clothesline. Snap miracle over, rolling neck snap.
That'll give you whiplash.
Belly to belly suplex.
All measured up.
Now, heated drop kick there by Velvet McIntyre. One of the few women wrestlers to wrestle barefoot. So Victoria's going to head up top. Not sure that was the wildest move. Wendy Richter ran up the apron. Looked like she's going to try to knock her down, but Velvet McIntyre does get the double axe handle off the top. Avoided the cheap shot from Richter there, and now
She's taking some big hits here.
punches, the forward, cover.
She kicks out.
Only a count of one.
Inelegant exit, but if it works,
Over the top rope goes Richter. Victoria and Peggy Lee are the legal women in the ring here. Peggy Lee at this point in the worst physical shape of any of these women. Vertical, almost a snap suplex by Princess Victoria there. Peggy Lee kicking off, trying to gain the advantage. Flatliner. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And a count of 2.
No celebrations yet.
This is turning into a good little tag team match. McIntyre actually stopped her. Victoria stopped herself from running in that corner.
Oh, look at the knee strike.
Doesn't do her a lot of good. Peggy Lee still working on that midsection.
Solid contact there. She's feeling it, and the WWE Universe is feeling it too.
At this point, this is incredibly ill-advised. You're in the middle of a match. Yes, tag!
And a tag made to Velvet McIntyre on the opposite side here. Oh, what a knee.
Oh, look at this wicked striking ability.
Oh, and another knee to the face. She's going to go for the cover. Prince Victoria stunned on the outside. She's not going to be able to make a save. Well, Velvet's going to have to kick out of this, and she will at a count of 1.
That's still a quick kick out at this point. Wind him up. Boom.
What a wind up on a forearm shot. Tag into Wendy Richter. With the freshest woman of all the 4 in the match. We are past the 5-minute mark of this one. There's the hip toss with elbow drop. 1, 2, and only a count of 2. Oh, Richter with a drop kick to McIntyre. McIntyre's going to go to tag out. Richter just dropped her. Ooh. Richter just drop kicked her in the back. I'll get it out.
Impressive counter.
Now, they're going to drag Bob McIntyre over into the corner. There's the tag. And a little bit of double team action here.
Double axe handle smash.
Peggy Lee went for the springboard Enzuigiri and missed it. There's a judo throw by Velvet McIntyre. Going for the cover on Peggy Lee. Only a count of 1.
Now I just don't know what it's going to take.
And again, just incredible.
Tag in.
We might be getting more wrestling time out of this TV show than we did out of the Big Show last week. I mean, Ranking Victoria go for the cover, only get the count of 2.
Pressure must be kept on.
And the clothesline there.
This is what the purpose
And heading up to the top rope. Nope, nothing going.
Use the resources and help your partner offers. Am I being diplomatic enough, Cole? Tag.
Here she comes.
McIntyre's going to go take a shot at Peggy Lee, but Richter's the legal woman in the ring. Fisherman Buster by Wendy Richter. Oh, look at that arrogance by Wendy Richter. Drop the elbow.
She wants to finish this.
Richter looking to finish her off here. 1, 2. Oh, Victor Victoria making the save. Referee may have been flowing that third count. I think she had her. Not going to get credit for it. Love it, still down.
Willing to give an inch. Going up high with the punch.
Referee doing nothing about having all 4 women in the ring here. Airplane spin into a cutter. John McIntyre going up top.
You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Calling for Wendy Richter to get to her feet here. Flying body press. There's the cover. 1, 2, 3. Velvet McIntyre pinned Wendy Richter with a flying body press. She was beaten not a minute before that.
Here are your winners.
Tag team chemistry in full effect with these two superstars.
That's going to be their first one. We'll go with those records in a moment here.
Just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
Velvet McIntyre and Princess Victoria getting the win. 3.5 stars. And Hulk Hogan and Dr. D. David Schultz are coming up next here. I wrote writing down McIntyre pinned Lee. She pinned Richter with that flying body press. Eight minutes and 9 seconds. The time of the fall there. And looking at the record board here, that is Victoria and McIntyre's first win. They're 1-3 now. Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee at a 1-1 at the tag team. And we're getting ready here for a battle of old AWA rivals. Guys with a remarkably little amount of success so far in our run here. Let's go to it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California. Weighing in at 318 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
Everyone in this
318, a
match is
little beefy for Hogan, but he is the former WWF champion. He lost the belt at the Philadelphia Spectrum 3 weeks ago in Game Time to Andre the Giant, and in short order, just 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Hulk Hogan so far in this series is only 1-3. He beat Paul Orndorff on Championship Wrestling's very first episode we did, first main event. But he lost the title to Andre. He lost what wound up being a #1 contenders match to Bobo Brazil. He lost to Big John Studd. Now getting ready to take on the good doctor, Dr. D. David Schultz. Okay, we get it. Hogan must pose. Get the good doctor out here.
This guy is ready for a fight.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 271 pounds, Dr. Death David Schultz.
The WWE
Well, I don't know if the D stands for death or not, but we'll go with it. Dr. D. David Schultz. Unfortunately, did not have much of a career post-1984 after slapping the reporter, who deserved it in my opinion. And then going after Mr. T at a house show.
Always walking around with a chip on his
Good doctor here.
shoulder. He's gonna use that
0-2
anger
so
against his
far
opposition.
in our series. Lost to Roddy Piper at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Then lost to Jackie Ventura last week at Madison Square Garden. So this is actually the first Championship Wrestling appearance for Dr. D. David Schultz. These men had some hellacious matches in the AWA. They had some hellacious matches in the WWF.
He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup.
They had a match in Minneapolis in June of '84.
We'll have to see if that new approach will produce any dividend.
Just an absolute bloody brawl. Is they kind of calling it the Minneapolis Massacre or something like that.
Strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
You can actually see that particular matchup, Hogan and Schultz.
Hey, you can't do that. Measured knee drop.
On Peacock on the July 3rd, 1984 episode of TNT, at least in part.
He is feeling it now.
On the Hulkamania videotape as well from Coliseum Video, which I don't know if that one's on Peacock or not. I'll have to check that out another time. Hogan going up to the top rope, and Hogan did this a lot.
Watch out.
Oh, flying shoulder block.
Now he's been put on the defensive.
I did see him hit that once against, like a flat, more of a clothesline than a shoulder, but I did see him go off the top once against Andre the Giant in like '88, so.
Connects to the back of the neck.
Not out of the realm of possibility.
Hip drop.
I've been waiting to see that.
You know, let me see if that Hulkamania videotape is on WWE Network or not. That would be a more complete version of that match than the TNT one, if I'm not mistaken.
That'll break his arm. Vicious. Just carrying the
Hogan's got
opposition anywhere they
Dr.
want.
D on shoulders and dropped him over the top rope. Now, there are a bunch of Hulk Hogan tapes on the WWE Network, aka Peacock, but that Hulkamania tape is not one of them.
Followed by the leg drop.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into that zone.
Oh, missed the knee drop. Bear hug into a slam there by Dr. D. David Schultz. Hogan had control in the match, but Schultz going for the cover here. Whoa, he almost got him.
A tipping point in this match.
Dr. D. David Schultz looks like he's gonna in control here. Talking Hogan aside.
He's going for it all.
Dr. D going up top.
Up high.
And a flying splash.
He's lost some of his wind now.
Dr. D pulling Hogan over towards the turnbuckle there. Slams him in.
Trapped in the corner.
Schultz has a finisher ready to go.
Shot. Stomping down.
Here he can stomp now.
Alley-oop. He can end it here.
Going for the cover there after that double leg slam off the rope. And he got him.
He's got the victory.
I would call that an upset, but Hogan has not been doing well on this.
Here is your winner, Dr. Death David Schultz.
That was an impressive match all around.
And here is
David
our
Schultz
winner.
pinning Hulk
Have all the
Hogan.
fun you want, but at the end of the day, this is what it's all about.
Alley-oop, double leg
Making money.
slam, whatever you want to call it. Just 3 minutes and 18 seconds. That win moves Dr. D. David Schultz to 1-2. And that moves Hulk Hogan to a 1-4 record. I'm honestly shocked at how little Hulk Hogan had won. 5 matches, he got a winning percentage of just 200, batting average of just 200, if you will. That's the lowest average of anybody with at least 3 matches. But we're coming up here on our semifinal, and it's going to be the WWE Universe debut of Chief Jay Strongbow. Chief Jay Strongbow near the end of his career here. He's going to be in the ring now against a youngster named Billy Travis. We've seen in this series a few times before. He's got a 1-2 record so far. Billy Travis losing to Rene Goulet in our debut episode of Championship Wrestling. A loser to Tito Santana, also on Championship Wrestling. That was in under 2 minutes. But last week here on Championship Wrestling, he did pick up a win over Mr. Fuji.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 197 pounds, Billy Joe Travis.
I won't pretend this competitor hasn't done some exceptional things.
Billy Travis is on his way to the ring here with that 1-2 record. Of course, Chief Jay Strongbow, WWE Hall of Famer, multiple times, what, 4 or 5 time champion? Look, Chief Jay Strongbow title history up here. I can't remember. I want to say 4-time tag team champion, but it might be 5.
This is a guy who always
take a quick look at that here.
Competition, and I think he'll get it tonight.
It is in fact 4 times. 1 for Sonny King, 1 for Billy White Wolf, and 2 with Jules Strongbow. And those title rings are canon in our series here. Let's go ahead and get the Chief out to ringside here.
And his opponent from Oklahoma, weighing in at 275 pounds, Jay Strongman.
This is a match that folks have been clamoring for, and they are excited.
Chief Jay Strongbow in the ring here. And a lot of people talk about Jay Strongbow wasn't a great worker. Well, I mean, time for different things like that. We get ready for the action here. I mean, a lot for championship for Chief Jay Strongbow over the years. NWA, in the Florida territory alone, NWA Brass Knuckles champion twice, Florida heavyweight champion once, 3-time Southern Tag Team champion with Jose Lothario. Florida version of the NWA World Tag Team Championship with Don Curtis once. Gulf Coast champion once. Southern Tag Team champions in the Gulf Coast Championship Wrestling twice with Lee Field. Reign for the Goulas promotion. 3-time Mid-America Tag Team champion. Tri-State Heavyweight champion. Down in Georgia champion once. Macon Tag Team champion once. Georgia version World Tag Team title with Don Curtis 1 time. WWE Caribbean Heavyweight Champion 1. 4-time Tag Team title here in the WWF, which we've mentioned before. Most popular wrestler of the year in 1973. Most inspirational wrestler of the year in 1979, coming back from the knee injury for series a matchup with Greg Damer Valentine. And a dubious one, Wrestling Observer newsletter, most washed up wrestler of the year in 1983. That's a category that no longer exists in the Observer, by the way. When you look at those accolades for a guy like Chief Jay Strongbow, And of course, even after his retirement, which is not too far off from here.
Nice takedown.
He remains with the office for decades after that.
Just turn that around. The cover.
Match fairly even in the early going here. Chief J Strumbo has some head damage for Billy Travick, so you gotta give Travick a little bit of an edge at this point, but it's been fairly even.
He's got him scouted.
I was only expecting about an hour for the stream. We are going to pass that hour mark, thanks in part to that great opening match. If you're tuning in late and you missed that opening match with the Tonga Kid and Magnificent Morocco, I encourage you, when this replay goes up, pull that match up, watch it. One of the best WWE 2K22 matches I've ever seen.
On your face.
Enough already.
If you watch the entrance as well, it'll cost you about 15 minutes of your day, but it's going to be worth it. That match was fantastic. This one's actually not been too bad either. Surprisingly, I didn't expect much out of this one. Chief J Strumbo going to go for the cover here. Only a count of 2. Didn't think he was going to get him there, but I've seen stranger things happen. And there's the sleeper hold by Chief J Strumbo. That can finish. This might do it. It may be too early, but it may be enough. It depends on exactly how much damage has been done.
I don't think he had it fully locked in.
Strumbo let the hold go. He didn't think he had it.
He may be in a bad way here.
Strumbo's going to go up to the top rope. I want to see Strumbo off the top in 1974, much less 1984. He missed that fifth drop that he was going for. Hit the rope kind of awkwardly, and that's going to give Billy Travick an opportunity. Billy Travick working on the arm. Playing to the crowd a little bit there. That might cost him. This Strumbo's going to whip him into that corner. Forearm into the back. Billy Travick with the elbow. Now punching away, pounding away at him. DDT, nicely done. That might do it, actually. Only a count of 2.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there.
Billy Travick going up top again here. He wants Strumbo on his feet for whatever he's going for. He hits the flying body press. He doesn't go for the immediate cover. He wants Strumbo on his feet. I think he's going for a finish. Inverted Russian leg sweep. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Strumbo just barely able to kick out of that. Got the right shoulder up. More of a rollout than a kick out.
Nothing is going to stop him now.
Travick going up top. We have now hit the 5-minute mark of this contest. Travick hit the flying leg drop. Cover him. Oh, Strumbo got to his feet. Give the Chief credit here. Billy Travick can come in. Oh, elbow right to the head. And the Chief chopping away. Okay, this match is much better than I expected it to be. We've only had one match go under 5 minutes, and that was the one I don't expect to go more than 5 minutes. Hogan and Dr. D went 3 minutes 18 seconds. That's the only match under 5 minutes on the show so far with just one to go.
Being carried around with ease.
Snake Eye coming that top turnbuckle. That should do it. That's only a 2 count. Again, give Billy Travick credit for kicking out of that. There's the sleeper hold. I don't think Travick's getting out of the second one. And I think he's got it. He's still fighting it. That's the referee calling for the bell. Chief J Strumbo wins with the sleeper hold. 6 minutes and 1 second.
Corey, I think that may be the biggest win of that young man's career.
It's hard not to agree with you, Cole. It was an incredible victory.
Yeah, I mean, a hard-fought matchup. And that's a great show of respect. Tremendous sportsmanship.
All right, show of sportsmanship there by Billy Travis.
Gotta love it.
Get the handshake after the match. Maybe a little bit of a rivalry forming between Chief Jay Strumbo and Billy Travis. We may get that one run back. Very interesting. I'm curious to see where things go from there. 3.5-star match. Making of a rivalry going. I like it. Chief Jay Strumbo with the win. Making him 1-0. We got 1-3 for Billy Travis after the loss, but I don't think we've seen the last of Billy Travis based on what we just saw there. And we got our main event coming up next. It is going to be the World Wrestling Federation champion, the undefeated Andre the Giant. He's 5-0. He is the only person to wrestle on every single stream so far, including this one. He's going to take on Bob Backlund, who's 1-1. We'll run through the results here momentarily, but let's go ahead and get our opening introduction to the World Heavyweight Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Grenoble, France. Weighing in at 492 pounds. The World Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Andre the Giant.
You are looking at some highly motivated.
Andre the Giant wins over Jackie Ventura in 2 minutes and 55 seconds. The title victory over Hulk Hogan in just 2 minutes and 25 seconds. Defeating the Iron Sheik in 4 minutes and 37 seconds. Defeating Bobo Brazil twice, a non-title match in 2:19, and a title match in just 1:59. So Andre has only had one match go more than 3 minutes so far. And here comes the component. Let's go for the introduction.
From Minnesota, weighing in at 274 pounds, Mr. Bob Backlund.
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
Bob Backlund on his way to the ring, 1-1 so far.
Good. Let's see what they've got then.
Bob Backlund losing to the Iron Sheik at the Philadelphia Spectrum in just 3 minutes and 29 seconds. But getting the win back at Madison Square Garden with a height of suplex of 345.
This superstar is coming in with a
Backlund, the former WWF champion, held that title nearly 6 years, minus a couple of brief periods. Lost to Antonio Inoki in 1979 that the WWF wouldn't acknowledge for years. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. And then a brief held-up situation only counted in New York State, really in New York City, where Garrett Valentine was awarded a victory, even though Backlund got the pin. But realistically, over a 6-year period, Andre went for the cover, the Backlund's foot was underneath the bottom rope. Yeah, 6-year period, Backlund was champion for like 5 years and 8 months or something. Even counting those two hiccups, so.
You like that? Yep. Really just laying it in.
And now he's
Andre now.
control. Yeah, he is sparing
This match has been all Andre. All these matches have been all Andre the Giant. Stomp to the back. And now into a nerve hold.
Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
He's in complete control. Opponent
I don't think Backlund had no offense yet. And look at most of Andre's matches, but just no offense. Oh, leg sweep there by Backlund. He got Andre off his feet.
Going right after the neck.
And a reverse neck breaker.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow
There's
anyway.
a boot scrape there, going for it. Oh, the elbow to the back of the head.
Nice single leg takedown.
Nice single leg takedown there by Backlund into a leg drop onto that knee. That's great strategy by Backlund. Work on the bigger man's knee. This is a mistake. No, it's not. He caught him. Going for the cover after that flying knee drop. It's only going to be a 1 count, but that's the most trouble we've seen Andre in a while.
He's one step ahead there.
Backlund missing the elbow drop. Andre somehow able to move out of the way of that. Whoa, Backlund countered what looked to be a pile drive with a back drop. Backlund is in control.
These consecutive attacks have him.
Well, Backlund is in control here. Working on the arm. They're pounding away at Andre here. He's going to go for a suplex. Well, they got tangled up in the rope there a little bit on that Russian leg sweep, but Backlund able to get him down and going back to work on that arm.
Holding the shoulder hostage now.
This is the most trouble we've seen Andre in a while. Head kicker pounding away at the head with some elbows. Pile driver coming here. Yeah. Cover him. Only a count of 2. That was the closest we've seen Andre getting beat since the series started. This could be a huge upset. Forearm to the back and going for that chicken wing. Backlund got the crossface chicken wing applied. I don't know if he got full leverage of it with just with the sheer size difference on Andre, but he got it hooked. Andre's not going to give a submission off of that. And now a reverse neck breaker again. Now Andre got orange head damage. But he missed whatever he was going for there. And Andre tombstone. Oh, God.
Look at it here. This could be it.
And Backlund kicking out. Backlund kicking out. But there's that elbow drop. Andre's won every match with that elbow drop so far. Nobody has kicked out of it. Backlund is not going to be the exception. He gets out at about 3.2. Andre the Giant gets the win, but I mean, he was in trouble.
Here is your winner, Andre the Giant.
That is the kind of win that opens eyes here in WWE.
A major victory here.
He was as
4 minutes and 15 seconds. Well, the second longest match of Andre's run so far. The closest he came to getting beat, Backlund looked like he might have had him. But that win moves Andre the Giant to 6-0. So far in the series. Move Backlund down to 1-2. But I tell you, run that back with the belt on the line. Run that back with the belt on the line. You can prepare for the next show, yes. And we're not going to look at that lineup for the next show because it'll change anyway here. But let's take a quick look at the results again if you missed it. This was the best match we've had so far in the series right here. It was the Tonga Kid defeating the magnificent Morocco. 10 minutes and 36 seconds, the longest match we've had in the series, best match we've had in the series by far. You call Judy Martin and the Fabulous Moolah defeat Donna Christianello and Snook and Star when Martin pinned Christianello. Franklin Victoria and Velvet McIntyre get their first win as a team, defeating Wendy Richter and Peggy Lee. Dr. D. David Schultz with a shockingly quick victory over Hulk Hogan. We got a potential rivalry brewing here between Chief J. Strombo and Billy Travis. Strombo winning a 6-minute, 1-second match with a sleeper hold. And show respect afterward. And that main event, Andre the Giant gets the win over Bob Backlund, but Backlund, I thought, had him for at that pile driver. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for here. We move ahead to next week's edition of Championship Wrestling. And again, the match lineup will change, but I'm not going to even bother looking at it. Do a quick look at... Okay, now they're not even listing potential rivalries there for some reason. I don't understand that, but... Mil Mascaras listed the #1 contender to the world title. Private Terry Dale from Sergeant Slaughter are the #1 contenders to the tag title. Didn't see that factored in at all. Judy Martin did move up to the #1 contender spot for the women's title. So, again, gotta think she's in line for a shot. Right now, Renee Goulet is the #1 contender to the Intercontinental title. Morocco, not even in the top 10. Despite that fantastic match, Morocco all the way down to number 21. For whatever reason. That's surprising to me, I'm not gonna lie. Unread new. Take a look here. Did these not delete last time? I thought I got... Okay, I have to make sure to get rid of some of these here. None of that stuff actually matters because we're not in real time. And then, alright. We're going to start the month of June off next month here. I'm going to make a few roster changes based on a combination of what happened in the month of June. Based on what happened in the month of June and based on real life roster changes, we'll make some changes there. We'll come back in a few days, hopefully, with more WWE 2K22. Thank you for joining me, everybody. Follow me at RefJayhawk on Twitter. Follow the Twitch stream, get the notifications when they go live. Subscribe on YouTube, find out when the replays go up live on YouTube. Check out my podcast, Indie Wrestling Guide, wherever you download your favorite wrestling podcast, or at iwtvguide.podbean.com. Enjoy and support your local independent wrestling. A lot of great stuff on this week, guys. I'll talk to you later.